Hey team, Alex here. Thanks for joining me today. And we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't put value in your perfect game or PBR or whatever showcase ratings are, because it doesn't matter. Now, there's definitely value to be had to go to some of these showcases to get video, to get updated metrics, see where you are. But as far as the ratings and rankings, scouts don't use that to recruit guys. So you shouldn't put value in it. And we're going to go into more reasons why and show you some examples, etc. from there. But my name is Alex Swinson. If you're new to this channel, I'm a former Division I college baseball coach with 11 years of experience. I've been at Ole Miss, Georgetown, and Jacksonville University. So if you get anything from this video, please smash that thumbs up, that like button, and subscribe to my channel. I'll put out a weekly video on recruiting and just how to get better on and off the field. All right, let's get into it. We're also going to be talking about what you can be focused on and what these college coaches actually look for going through this recruiting process to help you go through this and find the best college fit for you. But I talk to parents and student athletes all the time that overly stress about their rankings or ratings or overemphasize them as well. And when I say rankings or ratings, these companies can, for you all that don't know, can rank you in your state, or can rank you nationally, or rate you of what they are, what their subjective look is on you. And that's the thing. The people that are rating you and ranking you is working for this company, okay, which is nothing wrong with this, but this is their personal view, a subjective look, one person that is not, again, not recruiting you, doesn't work for a college, and it's based off of 8 to 10 swings, 5 throws, and a 60 for the most part, okay? Hey, that doesn't paint a good picture of you as an athlete, as a student athlete, as a person, okay, of character, what these college coaches look for. And I want to relieve stress for you because these college coaches know that, okay? They're not going off of these companies' ratings. They're going to do their own evaluation of you, of what they're looking for, okay? And again, just to shine a light on this, to highlight this, I'm going to pull up a list here of all the 2022 graduates, the guys that are seniors right now, that are all ranked here and rated at a high level right here, which is fantastic. Again, nothing wrong with this. If you have a high, that's great, okay? But these guys aren't committed, and most of if it really was based off of these ratings, most of these guys would be committed here. And then there's players like this here that is a 7.5 that is at a major program, is recruited at a major program. And then there's players like me, okay, that I was also a 7.5, and I got rated this late my senior year, and I went on and played, and these are my numbers, okay, early in my high school career here. They were not good. I was below average, okay? I was below average. So what does that tell you? What should that tell you? What am I trying to get through to this? Is you are not your rankings. You are not your ratings, okay? You are the person that you should be going off of this, of like what you're doing through this recruiting process and how you are developing, because the foundation of the recruiting process is development. We need to develop, and get better. And luckily for me, blessed enough that I could go and develop through, and I had good coaches around me, and people helping me around me to get better. And that is important too. You do want an objective look at yourself, and you could use these ratings to help you with that. Where can you improve, okay? Where can you get better? So, but usually you want that from a trusted source, like a high school coach or a summer coach or a person that's training you that really kind of knows you, like, hey man, this is where you need to improve. This is where you're doing well. We need to continue to develop this, but you can have an objective look, and you should be looking at yourself objectively too, which just means you need to be honest with yourself. Where do you need to improve? If you look at these Division I athletes, D2 athletes, D3 athletes, this is all great levels. Hey, where are they? Okay, I've done a video about this as far as the average metrics, etc. from there, but you're not going to always be able to control, hey, how big you are, right? Or your physicality in that sense, or sometimes even you're going to be capped out in certain areas. But what you can control is how you play the game, right? Your aggressiveness, your commitment to the team, right? Your leadership, okay? How you're working, your work ethic, and then also how you are going about this recruiting process. Are you being proactive, or are you kind of in a mindset of like, hey, if I'm good enough, they will find me? Guys, that only works for a very, very small percentage of guys. Very small. For players like me, I had to be proactive, and there's a lot of players like me currently right now that are good athletes, but they're not the elite that needs to be exposed the right way and go about this recruiting process the right way. So what are these college coaches looking for specifically? There's 5 things that you guys might have heard me say this before, but it's your physicality, okay, which you're not going to be always be able to control. By the way, I'm 5'7". I'm not a big guy, okay, but I made it. I had to make it up for it in different areas. I made sure I was in the weight room. I made sure I was physical. I made sure I was strong as I could be, okay, and then, but that is what they look at, because that's the first thing they see. Do you look the part? I at least could look the part of, like, hey, he gets in the weight room. That's great. Okay, I wasn't very tall. Okay, but I was physical, and I was a catcher as well, as you guys saw in my little snapshot, perfect game snapshot. So, what physicality? And then they're going to look at your projectability / actions. What is projectability? Do they project you as far as continuing to improve? And your actions will tell them that. Your tools, if you will. So your actions can be, hey, how smooth you are, how athletic you are. Do you make the game look easy? That's a good sign of athleticism. Then there's metrics. That's a piece of the puzzle. Some people overemphasize metrics too much. Like, hey, I throw, 88 miles an hour, but I can't throw a strike. They overemphasize that, okay? So your metrics do need to be at a certain point for a lot of these schools, and depends on the school, but that is a part of it. And then it's going to go into your character and your grades as well. You really do need to check off for most of these schools your athletic side to make sure that you're fit. And then, of course, with high academics, they're going to look at your grades. Everybody looks at your grades, but high academics can look at it a little bit earlier than other schools. And then, of course, your character. They're going to talk to your high school coach. They're going to talk to your summer ball coach. Is this a player that is coachable, that is a leader, that puts his head down and works, that shows up early, stays late, is good around his teammates, and it doesn't talk back? Again, all of these things that they're going to check in on. Anyway, I hope you guys got something from this video. If you did, please smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below if you want to hear anything or you want to add anything additional. I always read those and get back to you guys as fast as I possibly can. All right, guys, see you in the next video.